Underdog Poker web series. I'm Tone, and today is the hands of the week. We played a 2-5 with the occasional $10 straddle today in the Brook. Very good session. We finally recorded some live hands. That's exciting. I kind of fumbled it up a little bit, but trial and error, I'll get it good. So the biggest hand today, I'm an idiot and pressed the wrong button on my phone, so it didn't record. So that'll be the only hand that's not live that will go over. The other hands are live. I did get yelled at because I didn't record the pot being pushed to me or against my opponent when I lost and got stacked in one of them. So that's also something I'll make note of in the future. But hey, let's get into it. This is the first hand. We are under the gun. We look down and we see two handsome cowboys. We open to $20. Under the gun 1, he is an aggressive player. He calls pretty fast, which he's calling everything. Middle position also throws in some red chips and calls. And then it folds to the big blind. He completes. We get a favorable flop. It's 6-7 jack with 2 hearts. Love the flop. It's wet, but we're very comfortable, and we're pretty sure we have the best hand right now. Big blind checks. We elect to bet $50, a little more than half pot. It folds around to the big blind. He throws in a raise. He makes it $150 with $443 behind. We don't have the king of hearts in our hand, which is good. Means he's likely on a draw. We're just never folding at this price. He doesn't have enough, so we're just gonna ship it in. We go all in. He snap calls and shows 6-7 off. He flopped bottom 2 pair. Not the best hand to be up against, obviously. We're behind. We have some equity, though. The turn was an 8 of hearts. The river's a 3 of diamonds. So we're going to lose the 2 pair here. He's going to scoop the pot, and it's going to go his way. Okay, so for this hand, the straddle is on, and it folds to the low jack. Pro opens to 30. Folds to us in the small blind. We peel the nut no pair, ace king offsuit. We're gonna always be 3-betting this, especially from the small blind. We make it 125. Folds back to the low jack. He calls. We get a flop of queen jack 4 rainbow. No flush draw on board. It's pretty good for our range here against him. We're going to be c-betting a lot anyway, and we have 2 overs and a gut shot. Outside of hitting a pair, top pair on the board, this is a pretty good flop. We continuation bet and bet half pot. We bet 130 here, and he quickly folds. So we get one for the good guys here. Later on in the session, straddle is off now. We are in the middle position. It's folded to us. We look down at king 10 of clubs. We open to 20, low jack and the big blind complete. We get a very favorable flop. The flop comes jack 7-9, 2 spades, 1 club. We have backdoor flush draws. We have double gut shots and the king, which really isn't alive, but still an over. It checks to us. We bet 35 here. Low jack folds, big blind calls. Big blind is very, very tight. So we're not loving this. We're never folding, but we know like he's got something big. Turn is the queen of hearts, the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Honestly, couldn't have come at a better time. We have the nuts. Checks to us again, and we bet up, and we bet 125. We're trying to get the money in. He tanks for a few, and he calls. So we just don't want the board to appear at this point. We don't want a spade. Any clean river card, we're pretty sure we're getting paid. Again, he's very tight, and he's not calling with nothing. I don't even think he calls with a flush draw or a straight draw on the turn. So I'm expecting him to have showdown. The river is an offsuit 5. Best card in the deck for us. We have the nuts. He checks. We bomb the river for 400. He tanks, and he folds. Very sad that we didn't get the call. We kind of flinged the cards over to him and let him see the news. He thought we were bluffing. Shout out to Mike, Angry Mike. You guys, he's a local legend. Love him. And that was another one for the good guys. So naturally, the biggest hand of the session. I'm an idiot and I pressed the wrong button on my phone. So when the hand ends and I go to shut the video off, it didn't record.
Unhappy producer.
So we're going old school with this one. We're going to just go over it and we'll show you guys the details. Under the Gun opens 15. He's a young pro, very capable. We look down at jacks. We're middle position. We make it 50. It folds to the button, who's a pro, very aggro, capable. He's in 3-bet than me all day. He makes it 150. Folds back to us. We're just going to call here, out of position, pot control. And the flop comes 8-9-3 rainbow. Good flop for us. We have an overpair. Obviously, no ace, no king. It's pretty good. Minus a jack, best we could ask for. We check. He bets 100. He down bets. We're just calling here always. We snap call. Turn is a jack of spades. Jack of clubs. We almost knocked the table over. We're so excited. So we check. He checks back. We don't like that. The river is a 3. Pairs the board. We have top full house. He never has quads here, obviously. And if he somehow had a straight, we just got the best of it. We get sneaky on the river here, and we sneak in a check. Either he's going to bluff it, or he's going to have some value, and he's going to bet them. He bets 350. We go into some Hollywood tanking here. Some draws missed. We have most of the draws that missed here. He doesn't really have anything but maybe ace-king. And I would think ace-king might just check back the river here. They have tons of showdown, no pair. We jam 1100 here. He tanks for like 20 seconds. Says he has aces and folds. Never showed them. But that was a good win for the good guys. But that's today's session. We did end up making like $1,900 on the day. I think it was $1,883 to be exact. We got DC coming up this week. So next week's episode, when you see it, hopefully it's a good recap. See you guys in DC.
Underdog Poker.